I'm pretty sure that they can hear me. Yeah, Discord should be able to hear me. Yep. Okay. Take a look at my mic settings. Yeah. We're looking good. Let's see. Oh. Almost forgot. I need to add the. What is it? YouTube chat.
No, not that one. That's that one. What is that one? Just the dot.
Yeah.
Let's do this one.
Yeah. There we go. Now I can put that mess away. Don't need any of that stuff. I want to use this. No, I don't want to use this one. I want to use this one. Yeah, just remember, huh? They can see you. They can hear you.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. It's Chris and Sandy. Yeah. Say hi to the people, Sandy.
Hi.
Put that on your shirt there, like a real YouTuber.
Can you hear me?
I don't know. I can't. Hear you. Yes, they can hear you. I'm charging my microphone, so if I sound a little bit low, it's because I'm just a little bit further away. But that's okay. I'm still here. I've got my microphone attached to my mouse. Oh, let's see. So I did all of this here. So now we can tear this off. Oh, come on, get off of there. Ooh, new canvas. Very sticky, but no problems have come right off there. I probably really should have a schedule, but
Yeah, people might know when to come find you.
They might show up if I have a schedule.
They might show up.
Whoever heard of such a thing, such nonsense? And that means if you have a schedule, then you have to show up on time with your schedule, or else people tend to get upset. That's a lot of stress to have to deal with. All right, so let's get into these lollipops. Lollipop, lollipop. Yes, I'm going to sing that every time. Have you started naming your symbols?
Naming them?
Yeah, like, you know.
Yeah, I mean.
This one looks like a TP, or that one's clearly an equal sign.
Well, yeah, you have your equal signs.
This one's like a sideways number 12.
I have like a small A and the lollipop. I know what you're talking about, lollipop.
Yeah, lollipop. My color number 39.
What the heck was that?
Huh?
Something just popped over there.
Popped?
Sounded like a piece of metal fell.
I don't know.
Oh,
Hey, Benita's in the house. Aloha, Benita. My wife doesn't want to say hi to you for some weird reason.
Hi, Benita.
Aha!
I was concentrating, sorry.
For a moment there, I thought my wife was just being rude. Let's see, what time is it? It's 7:05, so it's only 2 o'clock where Benita is, so she's still got at least another 3 hours of work. Poor thing. She's there in Hawaii. 5-hour time difference, so she's 5 hours behind us here in Oklahoma City. And if you've been hearing a lot about Oklahoma City lately, it's probably because our team, for the first time ever, our second time in the finals, yes, or was our first time in the in the playoffs. It was our second time in the playoffs, but first time in the finals, I think. But tonight is the night where we could become champions. So very, very exciting here for us here in Oklahoma City. And that game will probably start in about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously we can't watch or listen to it here on stream, which is like boo, hiss, but you know, YouTube rules. Princess, what's up?
Hi, Princess.
Tracy in the house.
Hi,
Princess is
Tracy.
here. Wow, they all showed up. Probably because I blew up their DMs and was like, please come and watch us. So the canvas is Summer with the Masters. I am working on an Alphonse Mucha painting called The Seasons. This is summer. And Sandy is working on a Van Gogh painting. You might have already guessed it. It is Van Gogh's Irises. Her painting is from Diamond Dots, and mine is from Diamond Art Club. And please let us know if you're unable to hear either one of us, or the audio or video. Something is not right. Let us know so that way we can get it fixed, and we can all have a good time. You know how I like to do it. And yes, you are seeing it correctly. Both of our canvases on screen. If you didn't know, my wife is the one here to my left.
With the funny looking thing on her face.
What? No, that's the appropriate thing on your face for people who can't see anything.
Oop, I went through my tape.
Who else is working on a Summer with the Masters painting?
Dang it.
I'm pretty sure Tracy is, and I don't know about Princess. Tracy, I think, is almost done. I think she's working on Primrose, and I think she just has one more row, or she's probably finished that row by now. Who knows? Start diamond painting, does it always feel like it takes you a second to like find the groove and get everything like lined up, and then you can kind of go like into zoom mode? Tracy's like, I am. So you both are using rulers? Yes. Since this is a Diamond Art Club canvas and a relatively new canvas, I am using the Diamond Brush Ruler XW square, and this is for new canvases. If you order one now, the one that you receive will have a big capital letter N right here. The letter N, like Nancy, stands for new. If you order one of the rounds, it will have a O on it, or an N. So here's what that looks like. So you can see Diamond Brush Ruler round O, old canvases. Here's a couple of the minis, and you can see Diamond Brush Ruler round, N for new canvases, O for old canvases, and the O, at least as far as my testing, I have seen them work for Diamond Dots, which is what she's doing, and also the 3 Timu canvases that I have. So I have found that the O round ruler works for old Diamond Art Club, Timu, and Diamond Dots. Impressive. And that happened by accident. I was actually trying to make a round ruler for the Diamond Art Club canvases that I have, and I didn't realize that they had changed the grid size of the round canvases. So that's why I had to kind of do like a weird recall thing and like send a coupon to people like, yo, I know I labeled it as new, so if you bought it, it's not for new. It actually works for old. But here's a coupon if you bought it between this date and this date. So tried my best to be accommodating and generous to those people who support our efforts and let us make cool tools for them and whatnot. You love the purple? Oh, this purple like this? Yeah, this is the purpley eater with white, and this pink. There's only one. Well, there's two pinks on the website. One is glitter pink, like clear glitter pink, which is not this. This is the hot pink. So hot pink with black is what this is. So if you really like that pink, like this is not like Big League Chew bubblegum pink. This is like B-52 hot pants pink. That's pretty much as pink as it gets. If it were any more pink, it'd be red. At least to me, anyway. I don't know how many varying shades of pink there are. Sadly, I am not a pink connoisseur. Oh, show me nails. I had a feeling somebody was going to ask. Yes, me and Sandy did go on a nail salon trip today. It was a lot of fun. I decided to try out a new color, another end of the spectrum, because like the last 3 times, they were all relatively dark colors. So I was like, you know what? It's summertime. It's bright and sunny outside. So let me have some brighter colors. So Marianne Hodges. Well, hello, Marianne. How are you?
Hello.
I think you're new in the stream. So my name is Chris. This is Sandy. She's my wife. She's my wife. So colors I went with. So I don't even know the name of this color. I'm gonna go with lavender. It's like a lavender cat eye glitter, very shiny. This thing is like 90% glitter, very little lavender. So it comes across as looking like silver. And then the 3 in the middle, also a cat eye, but this is more like a purple, I would say like a space purple, like a space purple cat eye. Yeah. I actually broke both of my thumbnails, which is fine because I needed to cut them shorter anyway so that I can push lenses in and out of frames when I'm at work. That's probably why they were so badly damaged that they ended up breaking. But they did do a really good job of like gluing them and then sanding them flush, so it's kind of seamless. Like it's hard to tell that they were even repaired. So. Good job to the Royal Spa at the mall. So thank you for that. Interestingly enough, I met a very interesting young lady at the mall. She was in the chair next to me. I forget what her actual title is, but it's not in marketing. It's basically like making sure that they have metrics and standards she works for Porsche. You know, Porsche, the sports car. She works for Porsche, and she like travels all around the world, going to dealerships, making sure that the dealerships are meeting Porsche's standards for like how the dealership looks, how it operates. Things like that, and so she knows her Porsches very, very well. An extremely young lady as well. I was kind of surprised, not surprised that she was a woman, but I was just surprised that she was so young, and her job seems incredibly important when you're talking about making sure that dealerships are representing the brand accurately and very well. So it was kind of cool to talk to her and talk to her about cars and all, and race cars and things like that. You like the color? I'm still undecided, but only because I'm only just kind of getting out of my comfort zone. Like this, this is. Well, I'm just gonna be honest. It's very girly. With the kind of pinkish purple, lavenders. It's not really in my wheelhouse. But I wanted to go with lighter colors, and it was a choice between this or doing kind of some like very pale greens and aquamarine colors to kind of match with the Ocean Eyes canvas from Margaret Morales that was just released by Diamond Art Club. So it was either going to be kind of these lavendery, purpley colors, or it was going to be some very pale, like green kind of colors. And I was like, you know what? Let's just go for it. Let's have a little fun. And the cool thing about nail polish is that, hey, you can always change it, right? And Sandy, you got a pedicure today, right?
Yeah, I got a pedicure. So guys, don't judge me on my nails because I'm a nail biter and my nails look like crud. So I do my toes.
And Tracy's like, oh no, your nails rock. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. So Sandy does her toes. She gets a pedicure. Do you know the name of the color that you got?
No.
Oh. It's kind of like a dark blue, yeah?
It's I don't know, it's almost looked like the blue that you had on your fingers last time.
Oh,
kind
okay.
of. I mean, kind
well,
of a.
That's kind of what I thought that you got. I was like, oh, that's kind of the same color blue that I literally just had.
Right.
So my wife is trying to cop my style.
Whatever.
But yeah.
No, I did something other than purple because I always do purple.
It's all right. Your husband is a trendsetter. Okay.
Okay.
So it's okay to admit that. Anybody else go to the nail salon recently? Is it just me and Sandy? The young lady that I was talking to was she was a little bit dismayed because she was like her job is such a professional job, and Porsche doesn't really allow for I won't say self-expression, but like they're a high end, they're an elite brand, so they want all of their employees to kind of look the same. They don't want the employees to be super flashy and kind of draw attention away from, say, the cars. Which is like, okay, yeah, I worked for lens crafters before. I know exactly what that means. So yeah, we're both using rulers. I'm using a square drill ruler. She's using a round. And I made both of these rulers. So if you're new here, you like what you see, yeah, go ahead. Coffee.com/thediamondbrush. You can go there. You can pick yourself up a ruler, and you can keep things straight too. You want to go because your nails are pure. You know, yes, you have mentioned that before. Go get it done. Take a little time for yourself. You know, Tracy, maybe it's just what you need, right? Just go out, do a little something for yourself.
Gotta pamper yourself every once in a while.
Yeah. Like that's kind of what diamond painting is, right? You know, you just spend a little time in your own zone, in your own head, doing your own thing. You know, quiet, contemplative, meditative. It can be kind of nice just to have somebody just, you know, take care of you, even a small part of you like your hands. Of course, guys, as I mentioned before, if you want to talk to me directly, be a direct part of the stream, you're always welcome to join my Discord. Come in there and chat with me directly. All you have to do is go to the paint along, and I'll even be nice enough to send you guys an invite. There you go. You can go there, hang out in the Discord. Tracy's there. Bonita's there. You can go in there, you can chat with us, you can share pictures with us. That Discord is just getting started. And sometimes we even paint together. And who knows? You might even be able to paint with me live on stream. I know there are some people who've ordered some camera mounts, so that way their canvases, just like my wife's canvas, is shown on screen. Their canvas will be able to be shown on screen as well, and we can literally all paint together, which will be super exciting and a lot of fun. Oh, Marianne, you like the music? Thank you very much. This is Harris Heller's stream beats from Spotify. So it's just some lo-fi beats, you know, that we got going on. it's good kind of background music, you know, to have in the headphones, you know, and it just kind of lock in when I'm doing my painting. Now my wife can't hear it because we haven't invested in the second set of headphones for it just yet. But if you want to help out with that, you're always welcome to make a donation to my coffee shop. You can help us keep doing really cool things here on the stream if you like. But first, I've even got to get her used to just the idea of being on stream. I've been doing this for many years, so I'm very comfortable talking to you guys. But she's not, so I'm like, don't worry, they'll make you feel at home. We're all friends here. And now somehow, amazingly, I've tricked her into at least getting her hands on camera, and occasionally her face there. You can see kind of she's hiding behind her.
My goggles.
Yes, she bought those Art Dot. What is it? 5 power.
Oh.
So yeah, it's like Art Dot, and it has like 5 different sets of lenses for magnification. And how are you feeling about those?
It's working pretty good.
Yeah.
It's just kind of weird because while I'm staring down here and doing it, everything's magnified. I can see everything great. I see all my symbols. But as soon as you move your head or go over here to look at anything, it's all blurry. So then you gotta flip it up.
Well, it's kind of like a pair of readers, right?
Right,
Like
and then you
wearing
gotta
reading glasses,
flip it back
you wouldn't
down.
be able to, yeah, if you look up wearing a pair of reading glasses, you wouldn't be able to see anything either. So, but you've
But
got,
everything, I mean, now I'm looking at this and it's like, I can definitely tell what my symbols are instead of guessing what they are.
and that's kind of definitely what you wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
So,
later in the evening when my eyes are really tired, it'll make it a whole lot easier to see things.
Well, that's certainly good to hear.
So,
Yeah, Tracy's working on getting a camera mount, and I think Bonita like already ordered one, but it takes forever for anything to get to Hawaii. So there's that. Yeah. So see, Art Dot, you can send us some stuff. We'll tell the peeps all about it. I'm actually using an Art Dot storage case for my diamond drills. We're all about the Art Dot here.
I feel like I've been bent over this canvas for hours and we just started.
Yeah. Well, take a break. All these diamond painters here will tell you, yeah, go take a break. It ain't worth killing your back and your shoulders. But my wife, she likes to, like, you don't like to stop until you've finished, like, at least completed a ruler, right? Or at least the first half of a ruler.
Usually, yeah, but it just depends on what's going on. But
Yeah, and I'm kind of the same way. Like if I start a section, like I like to I like to at least make it to the halfway point, and the halfway point for me is like right now I'm filling in the empty spaces after removing a ruler, or when I first set down the ruler and I fill in all of the open spaces, like that's what I mean by halfway point. Because if I put down a fresh ruler, I like to fill up all of the open spaces before stopping, or if I'm removing a ruler, and I like to fill in all of the open spaces for the second half. Those are kind of my normal stopping points, unless I'm just really tired or I got something else that needs my attention. For instance, like, too bad you can't work elevated. Well, we can, because, I mean, we have, you know, our standing desk will actually move up and down. So if this, I built a standing desk that's 7 feet wide, which is why we can sit at this long table. So we can stand at this and paint if we wanted to. I can get it down really low. So all she's got to do is tell me if I need to raise it up, and we are going up. Do I need to raise it up, hon?
Well, it would be nice, but I'm afraid then it would be too high for you.
Nah. My arms are longer than yours, so. And I will happily deal with some mild discomfort if it will make you more comfortable. Only so that I don't have to hear the complaining.
Of course.
So up we going. That's at 29.
That's better.
29 is better?
I can live with that.
It's just fine. Cool. See that, ladies? I takes care of the missus. Sometimes. Got me with that one. That was sneaky. You put a little TP symbol right in the middle of a row of my green up arrows.
Yeah, I think I might have missed a few colors at the beginning because I thought they were another symbol, but
well,
luckily the way this is, I don't think you could tell. So
nah, it's kind of like woodworking. Like unless
unless there's really a pattern and you
yeah
disrupts the pattern.
Like if I tell somebody that I messed up something, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, you did." If you don't say nothing, they don't notice. But I'm pretty sure you're not the only diamond painter that like ever put the wrong color somewhere and just be like, you know what, F it, it's fine.
Well, I mean, the thing is, I don't know for sure that I did.
Oh, that's the worst part.
Yeah, because it was like later that I saw a symbol and I'm like, wait a minute, did I do that? I thought that was a different symbol over in that other section.
Yeah, the not knowing. Yeah,
I was like, oh well.
Yep, you gotta be like, okay. I mean, you could bust out the tweezers and like, start moving things around just to see, but for like a couple, is it really worth it? Nah, I don't think so. Princess, it's time for bed here. I'll catch y'all later. Hey, have a good night, Princess.
Bye, Princess.
We'll see you next time. Maybe Princess is like in the UK or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where is she at? That her time is so different from ours. Well, I open in the morning, so I cannot stay up like we've been staying up.
Oh.
You're gonna think, too, when I have to take you to work at so early in the morning. Unless you want to take a lift.
Heck yeah, you think I want to get up like 7:30 or 7:15, some crap in the morning? Nah. Heck nah. And do you think I'm gonna be able to sleep? Like, if OKC wins the finals tonight, like all of the gunshots and loud music and everybody partying and stuff, like, yeah, you think you're gonna be able to sleep? Nah. Good luck with that.
Hey, air conditioners on in the bedroom and the fans and everything else. I'm not gonna hear nothing.
Maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to dust off my OKC Thunder shirt. I got an old school. I say old school, like, you know.
Just like when they first came to Oklahoma.
Yeah. Yeah, from when they first came to Oklahoma.
No, just a whole section.
I'll wear that at work tomorrow. We're not supposed to wear like branded stuff at work, but you know what? Screw it. I mean, you gotta show love for the home team. I know we're supposed to represent the company, but still, you gotta. Like, people will be excited to know that the peeps where I work, like we respect the home team. We show love. Oh, you guys are an hour ahead of me. Oh, Princess must have like, wait, we're an hour ahead of you.
How did that?
Oh, what Tracy's in Canada.
The East Coast is an hour ahead of us.
Yeah. So she must be like in BC, Canada, maybe? I don't know.
Oops.
I'll tell you what, they are really trying to trick me with this.
Ooh, a brand new color.
With these colors like this, boy. They are.
I haven't used this. It's a white AB.
So like my wife is just like, her colors are just AB after AB. Like that thing was loaded with ABs. there and like, you want to do, well, what time is that?
No, we ain't doing nothing but whatever you can find in the refrigerator.
Oh, man.
Don't, oh man, me.
That sucks. I was about to be like, yo, I will buy dinner from that Chinese place tonight, but you know,
Nope.
if you want to eat that leftover hamburger helper, I mean,
I didn't make hamburger helper.
or you know,
Those were fresh made casseroles. You haven't even eaten the one I made yesterday because we ended up eating out. Quit making faces.
I'm not making faces. I wasn't making faces. And maybe I made a face, but it wasn't a bad face.
Mm-hmm.
It was an innocuous face. It was a face that didn't mean anything.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just like, yo, I'm just like, hey, if you wanted to, you know.
No,
just
because I'm not
dinner-
getting back outside, and
Are you sure?
Yes,
Even
I'm
when
sure.
I'm paying?
even when you're paying.
Are you sure?
Yep.
What if I go with you?
Nope. It's already. What time is it?
It's already time to eat.
It's already what? Almost 8?
Yeah.
No, I ain't getting back out, and not. I probably won't even eat.
But what are we gonna eat tomorrow? Aha, see? She was quiet
Christopher,
there, she didn't think of
no, because you didn't listen to me. I made a dinner last night that we didn't eat. That's
it.
in the
No,
refrigerator.
I heard you.
And you're just not. You're trying to ignore it. And then we still have leftovers from the casserole from the day before. I'm just lots of casseroles right now.
Dudes, please tell me that I'm not alone
Shut up.
with my wife like this. If you're a dude watching this, please just let me know that I'm not the only one that can't have any fun and eat what they want to on their day off.
Well, maybe if somebody.
Here's the part where I'm doing something wrong, even though I offer to pay for the meal. Go
Well,
ahead,
do
honey.
you want me to let them know that
Go ahead.
you don't know how to drive?
They know I don't know how to drive. That's why.
Okay, that's why.
That's fine.
Because I have to take him everywhere.
That's fine.
Well, no, don't want to play chauffeur all the time.
I'm not asking you to play chauffeur. I'm asking you to play delivery driver and go get some,
Same
go get some
difference.
dinner.
Same.
Go. Oh damn! See, now you got Tracy using the long version of my name.
Christopher. Aha. See.
Okay. Now I'm getting in trouble in stereo.
Aha. Oops. Did I spill anything?
All right, dudes, where are you at? Come on, dudes, don't let me
I don't
die
think
under
you-
fire.
I don't think you have any dudes that watch.
Backup, recovery, fire. I'm pinned down, dudes. This is why more dudes need the diamond paint. Okay. I need some backup, Roheems.
I don't know how you guys feel, but I feel once I get home for the day, I do not want to have to get back out again.
I don't know. I feel when I get home for the day, how do I feel? I feel hungry enough to pay for a meal. And just by virtue of that, at least somebody can do would be to go and get it.
We just ate, well, I guess it's
And-
been 6
yeah.
hours ago. But
Yes.
still, I'm not hungry. I'm still full.
Well, I can have a hot meal now, and you can hit the microwave later
Yeah.
on your dinner. Tracy says we are your only dudes. We are your only dudes.
Exactly.
No dudes, only dudettes.
Dudettes. Exactly. And the dudettes are on my side.
Bonita's husband is at home sick, so she should like text her husband and be like, "Yo, can you tune in to this channel just so he's not alone
And support Chris.
and support it, just so he's not alone." Mary, we are in Oklahoma. We are in Oklahoma. So centrally located. So if you order something from us, it should take after making it, it should take no longer than 3 or 4 days to get to you, which is amazing because it's about that same amount of time to get all the way to Hawaii, despite the post office saying that it could take up to 2 weeks to get to Hawaii. They usually get it there in 3 or 4 days, which is amazing. So thank you very much, USPS, for doing that. Let's see. So we got some chevron arrows. Florida in the northwest corner. She's in the northwest corner of Florida. That means she's basically not really from Florida. She's from like Alabama/Georgia. If she's from the northwest corner of Florida, that means she knows exactly what roll tide is. You want to talk about a rivalry, like there it is right there, boy. Like them 3 states there, that's darn near a fight every single game. Like that's not a football game, that's warfare. And if you really want to battle it out, don't say something about somebody cooking. From that area there, say something about somebody cooking. You want to start a battle. Let it be about some fishing, about some shrimp and grits. Somebody going home with more than their feelings hurt. Georgia, Northwest Florida, Southern Alabama. Yeah, it's gonna be a fight. Between Jacksonville and Lake City, okay. Snow country. Originally from California. Yeah, Tracy is snow country up there. It's probably still got snow on the ground. I wouldn't be surprised. She from way up north. She's so far up north. She's removed. My wife is from San Diego. Sandy? But, yeah, San Diego.
Well, Spring Valley. It's a San Diego suburb.
So, San
Well,
Diego.
that's where I grew up anyway.
Yeah,
I lived in California from the time I was 3 in Northern California, and then went down to Southern California. Stayed there till I graduated high school, and then traveled a bunch of different places, and ended up in Oklahoma.
Wow, what a journey. All kinds of cool places just to get to the most boring place. Awesome.
I've had people say, "Why don't you go back to California?" And I said, "Because I can't afford to
Yeah,
live
we're
out
not
there."
freaking millionaires. Are you serious? San Francisco Bay Area here. Ah, okay. That means Mary must love granola and she drives a Subaru. I'm gonna laugh my ass off if you actually drive a Subaru. Not in an insulting way, just a lucky guess kind of way. But if she made it to Northwest Florida, she got to be driving like a lifted SUV or like a Chevy Silverado on mud tires. Nope. VW Jetta and Candy. She got the Jetta. She bought that after watching Jesse and Fast and the Furious.
Yes.
She was like, you know what? I like VW because the Jetta would be cool. She probably got a turbocharged. Got the spray in it. Yeah, I gotta move your camera just so people can see what you're doing because
I have moved over.
you are very fast. Like you're oh, there we go. She just paints way faster than I do for sure. Nope again. Oh no, she drives a VW Jetta for sensible reasons. In a state full of lifted trucks, mud tires, and SUVs, she braves the highways in a VW Jetta. That's kind of badass. She's the only one at the pump who's not paying $100. My purple nail's slowing me down. No, I'm just slow. I'll admit it, I'm just slow. But I also talk a lot more than she does. Did you just lean over to peep my canvas?
Nope, I did not.
Okay. I thought you was trying to show out or something.
Are you doing a mini or are you doing a full size square?
No, I'm
A
doing
ruler.
I'm doing a full size square.
Oh. Oops, missed one.
Doing a full size ruler. But for like the last 2 days, I've been doing stuff on the website, and like my wife was doing some diamond painting last night. I was working on getting coupons out to people, stuff like that. so I didn't diamond paint last night. What about you guys? How often do y'all diamond paint? Are y'all painters like every day? Do you just paint like only on your day off? I always wonder about that because I have like like multiple things that I like to do as far as like hobbies and all, and it seems like some of these diamond painters like that's just what they do. They just diamond paint. They don't do nothing else. Because I'm like, how did you finish that canvas? And like, they're like, oh, I finished flower delivery in 2 weeks. Like, seriously? Like, that canvas is like 27 by 40, and you finished that in 2 weeks. Like, okay. I don't know what else you're doing with your life, but dang. So like diamond painting to me isn't about like how fast you can go. It's like it's about the stick with it, the stick with itness. That's the real achievement, right? Also, whenever Chris tells me he has a live every day, at least 4 hours, she's painting early in the morning and the evening, and whenever I say I'm going live. Well, now I have a way to troll Tracy because I'll just randomly go live at like 3 a.m. I want to make you wake up and paint. 3 a.m. Guess what time it is? It's painting time. Let's go. Let's break out the big 8-placer.
I've had a couple of spaces that might take a 7, but most of mine is small little sections.
Like 2s, 3s, 4s.
If that, yeah. Got a lot of single placing. Right now here that I'm into this section over here that's got a lot more irises, and there's a lot of different blues and purples and whatever so it's a lot of confetti.
Ah, you're on the last row. Congratulations. Tracy's gonna be done with her painting in no time.
Oh,
She'll probably be done with it this weekend.
probably.
And then she said after that there's a really cool mermaid. I'll have to show it to you. I think it came out Mother's Day. but it's like a mermaid with her, and she's like laying on her back or something.
With the baby on her
with the baby
fin.
on top of her tail.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like pink and red.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. I think that's the one that she's doing next. I have my memory is not. Can you imagine tonight trying to order a pizza or some chicken wings? Do you know how long that would take?
Yeah, you ain't gonna get nothing tonight.
Yeah, you ain't getting nothing tonight.
Not at Oklahoma. Well, I guess any state, just depends on how many people are staying home to try to watch
The NBA Finals.
these playoffs. But here in Oklahoma, you ain't gonna get nothing tonight.
No.
And if you want to go watch it at one of the sports bars, you better been there this morning,
You should have been there this morning.
camping out. I'll have another beer that'll take me 5 hours to drink.
Yeah.
Oops, missed one.
And it's an away game, which makes it even harder. It's like, trying to win a championship with an away game. That makes it a real challenge. I don't know why I second guess myself on that placing. Not paying today, organized and now having dinner with me. You did some painting organization. Yeah, I did that not long ago. Counted up all my paintings and stacked them up on a shelf. And then I needed that shelf space to put more 3D printers, so then I had to move them, and they're just kind of like stacked up on their ends in a corner next to the air conditioner. So not ideal, but I'll have to get inventive where I put them.
Okay, I've got to take a break.
Break time for the missus. Well, before you go, just make sure, right?
Yes.
that the camera can see everywhere. So, you should hear our thunder. Oh, is it raining there? You got some storms there in Florida. Yeah, it's been raining and stormy for most of the week, which maybe is serendipitous because the Thunder are playing, trying to win a championship. So it's kind of like, hey, it's just supposed to be that way for us. Sandy, where's your microphone at?
I'm here.
Over here.
You wanna hear me?
Probably not.
You wanna hear my oohs and ahs?
No, they don't want to hear you groaning and complaining about
I'm trying to get
about what hurts.
my neck rested.
My wife does a lot of crafting projects of various kinds, and so she's very, very familiar with like how like little bits of discomfort can stack up. Even if it's not all at the same time, it can even stack up over days, and then you end up with an injury. And you wouldn't think that you would normally, have an injury, but like leaned over a table or even working a pair of scissors just repeatedly. If you don't take a break and let your hands, relax, then you're gonna end up with some problems. That is it. That's almost all of. All right, we're making big moves. We're doing things. Yeah, back pain is worse. Yeah, you're telling me. I know back pain very well. Yeah, back pain is no joke. Oklahoma City Police Department put out a notice today and said we're asking people not to gather at the airport when the team comes home tonight after the game. It's like, please do not show up at the airport to welcome the team home. I don't even know why they know ain't nobody gonna follow that. 2 more hours, then I'm done. So, Tracy doesn't actually have a ruler. She's just one of the ruler's biggest cheerleaders. She's up in Canada, and I haven't done international shipping. I did it one time, and it didn't work out. Oh, speaking of well, I actually did. Well, I did international shipping one time, but I shipped 3 packages, and one of them, it was such a messed up thing that I just decided, you know what, I'm never doing international shipping again. Funnily enough, that package showed up two 2 days ago. Like, look at this thing. This thing is like, it's beat. Look at that. So this went to, I can't remember where it went to in Canada, but it was, yeah. Matter of fact, I might be able to tear this open and see where it was that I sent this to Canada. Oh man, they like. Basically like taped over my tape. Yeah, I just know that it went to Canada. And Customs stopped it, and then wanted to charge $50 to let it go. I was so mad. So one time, the first time I shipped it to Canada, and then it got lost on the way to Canada. And then the next time that I shipped it for free, and then they held it in customs for $50 ransom. So I told the young lady, I was like, you know what? Oh wait, I might be able to see it here. Burlington, maybe? Burlington, Canada, something like that. So, oh, you meant to ask Sandy about the ruler. Sandy is a very good source to ask about the ruler. Maybe she'll come back in a bit, but she's been helping me make these rulers for what now? 2 months, 2.5 months that I've been making the rulers, and she's never used one. She hasn't really diamond painted, but she did complete a Temu diamond painting, and it was she used the metal rulers that you get off of Amazon, the ones that are really cheap and thin, and they kind of bend and kick up and break really easy, and then when you try to pull them off the canvas, all your drills come off along with it. She used that, and she actually had a really good time using it, and she enjoyed the results. But she was like, yeah, it does pull your rulers off, and you have to be like super gentle not to like, really stick it down hard to the canvas. But she was like, once I kind of learned how to use it and I was gentle with it, she was like, I don't have a problem with it. So it worked out just fine for her. But then she, oh, Ontario. Okay, okay. Yeah, that sounds familiar. And that one had, I wasn't doing any trays or anything like that. I don't even think I was doing minis. So it was four XW square rulers that I was trying to send up there. And I think at that time I was selling them for like $10 because that was before like shipping went up a little bit and like the cost of filament from Amazon went up a bit. So things were a little bit less expensive. So I didn't raise the price to deal with that. But it was still like $50-something plus the $20 shipping to Canada. So it was like $70 that she paid, and then to have customs want an additional $50 on top of that, she was just like no, and I was like totally understandable. And after the package getting lost the first time, you know, I was like, you know what, I'm frustrated, she's frustrated. I was like, I tell you what, I'm just gonna straight up refund your money. Like, here you go, here's your money back. Like, I even refunded the shipping. I was like, here you go. Now, mind you, it had already been shipped, twice. And so I'd already made this, this stuff twice. So there was now well over $100 into this. And I told her, I said, I don't need that stuff back. Don't really care. I just wanted to be done with it, right? Because I was so frustrated, and so was she. So I was like, hey, I'm going to refund your money back. And if you want to use that refunded money, to pay the $50 at customs, just keep the stuff. No big deal. It's basically yours for $50, which is about what you paid initially for it anyway, and enjoy. And so I was surprised to actually see it back at my door because she didn't say anything about it since then, and that was like a month ago. And then it showed up on my doorstep like 2 days ago. Like return to sender, customer did not want. So I was like, okay. So for those of y'all wondering why I don't ship internationally, like that's why. Because like I can do everything that I think is right, and some clown at customs just randomly gets a wild hair. Like I don't like the look of the jib on this box. Let's crack it open and like make up some arbitrary price of what we should hold it hostage for, because we all want to eat lunch, at Golden Corral instead of McDonald's. I guess that's what they're doing with packages. Is they're just like, you know what? I want an expensive lunch today. Why don't we tell them that this one's going to cost $70 if they want to receive it? Like, so now what I've learned is that if you send things through just regular USPS post office and you send them, it takes like 2 weeks to get there because it has a transfer from US Post Office to Canada Post, but they don't really. They're less inclined to open the package at customs especially if it's small package, unless like the drug sniffing robots and dogs detect something. It just takes longer to get there. And the reason why I shifted UPS was because at that time, I guess going to Ontario, it's a big city or something like that, and UPS was faster. It was like, oh, it'll get there in 4 days for like the same $20. And I was like, heck yeah, why wouldn't I do that? Yeah, let's go. Now I know why I wouldn't do that. Ontario's where you used to be. Yeah, I don't think Sandy minds me speaking for her. She likes the ruler. I can't remember her exact reasons why. Just that it works well. It doesn't pull the drills off of the canvas. And did you say you were able to put it down, like place the ruler on the canvas easier?
The metal one?
No, the ones that I made.
Yeah, they go down easier and they come up easier and they keep in like all my lines are straight.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Just the pretty basic stuff that you would expect. It's it's more durable because it's thicker, so less prone to breaking. It's easier to place down and easier to pull off the canvas without pulling your drills off, and everything lines up nice and straight. So basically, the user experience, the ease of use, is just much better than the metal rulers.
Plus you have a bigger space and a bigger area to work.
Oh yeah. You have a much bigger work surface. Tracy, why did you move from Ontario to, where'd you say, Alberta? That is such a pretty blue color. Oh, the hubby got a great job there in Alberta. Nice. He got a great job and said you could retire. Nice. I think that's the dream of everybody. Yeah. That's Benita's dream. Benita's like, I wish I could retire, but right now she'd just like to make it another hour and 40 minutes probably, an hour and a half. Won't be long. Hang in there, Benita. You're almost there. You can do it. By the time you get home, Oklahoma City Thunder might be NBA champions. I'm kind of wondering if I should turn on the TV, but the volume really low.
Pacers are ahead, 41 to 33.
Ooh, Pacers ahead, 41 to 33.
Yeah.
Ooh, what is it, second quarter?
Second quarter.
How much in the second quarter?
They stopped 7 minutes
Okay, so halfway through the second quarter, man, OKC better get it together. But you know, everybody was saying that yeah, it's gonna be a game 7 because when you're playing an away game, that's super hard. And of course, the opposing team in their city, they want it just as bad. So they're gonna make all the noise. They're gonna make it hard for you. So and who knows what the refs are doing? Because let's not forget, you got your refs and they play an element in the game. I know they try to be like the refs are unbiased, but we know the deals. We've seen it before. Refs turn a blind eye to some stuff, overly sensitive to other stuff. It's happens all the time in sports ball. So there's that. So everybody's like, yeah, it's gonna be a game 7, but a game 7 here in Cloud City, yeah, they don't want that. But let's just focus on tonight, getting it done tonight. There yet, I'm retired. Oh no, NBA Finals is basketball. Where Tracy's at, they don't have any other sports besides hockey and draining trees of maple syrup. Those are the only 2 sports. Three sports. Curling, yeah, hockey, curling, and maple syrup. Those are the only 3 sports that are available to play in Canada. Didn't Alberta host like an Olympics? Yeah, hosted a Winter Olympics, I think. Man, it has to be bad. Let's see. So now all we got is these white dots. That's real easy. Where are they at? Oh, there they are. Yeah, just those. Let's go. Baseball, the Toronto Blue Jays, nobody cares. I'm trolling. Kind of. A little bit, not really. Who cares about the Blue Jays when you have the Cardinals? Okay. We all know which bird is better. Oh my God! Look at how beautifully full that tray is. Like that. That is a thing of beauty. Like look at this. This is a multi-placer's dream of a tray. And I'm set up for a 4-placer, single placer. Now, if I really wanted the ultimate setup, I'd have a 4-placer on one side and this 8-placer on the other. So like this right here in combo with this tray, mwah, would be so good. So good. OKC might need to recruit Caitlin Clark next year. Caitlin Clark is killing it in the WNBA. She hitting 30-foot three-point jumpers like in her sleep. The girls can't handle it. They're basically pulling MMA, WWF wrestling moves, trying to stop her. They're so mad because she's making them look bad in every which way but lose. It's crazy. Baseball, hockey fan as well. I need to watch this at all. She's a sports ball fan. All right, Benita. See you later. Maybe she got out of work early. She's like, I'm leaving early. I'm driving home. But you can always click the link in the Discord if you want to share your pictures with us, your diamond paintings, of your furry friends or feathered friends. You're welcome. Post that in the Discord. Just getting started in the Discord, so I'm hoping to turn it into a cool place to hang out, diamond paint together, do some live streams together as a community. Because watching me diamond paint is one thing, but diamond painting with me, that's a whole nother really cool thing. Oh, nice. Is it a custom painting? you must be excited, sitting on pins and needles. Which picture did you use? Have I seen it? Is it a picture that I've seen before? Oh, the one with him in the leaves. It's a carved stone with his picture and name. Oh, very nice. I know that one might be a tough painting to do, but I hope that you'll share it with us in the Discord and keep us updated on the progress. Ooh, color blocking for the win. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to break out the spade to line up my edges, but it usually doesn't take very long when I do that. So. All right, Mary. Have a great evening. We'll see you next time, Mary. Thanks. knock out this color blocking as fast as I can. Like easy enough, but I don't know if I'd want to do like a whole picture of color blocking. I know that some pictures, even in confetti, require it. You know, for like dealing with the background or something like that. But like some of these paintings that I see where there's like little to no gradient colors, so nothing, no color kind of fades into each other. And like a lot of these, what is it, duck bath and stuff like that, and paintings by that artist that does like duck bath and some of these strawberry shortcake paintings and all, where it's just, you know, you kind of color with one color inside of the lines. Like I don't know, like it would go by pretty fast, I guess, especially if you're good with a multiplacer. But I think I might get a bit bored. But what do I know? I've never done one. Maybe they're awesome. Oh my God, there is so much. Oh, I totally forgot to turn on my light pad. Not really that I need it though. Almost there. boy. Oh. Yeah. All right, Chris. Your color blocking is looking very wavy, but that's all right. We're gonna fix that. I love primrose, but I'm ready for all those exciting red colors. Yeah, a lot of pinks and peaches there in primrose. Yeah, doing this one, and then I think I'm gonna do Ocean Eyes as my third whip. I think I've decided on that. Um, it will definitely be three very distinct um, feeling canvases. And so I think that's what I'll enjoy the most is that when I switch over to, say witch hazel, it will feel completely different than working on like the large color blocking of this canvas. And when I work on Ocean Eyes, dealing with lots and lots of color changes. Oh, hey, Kathy, dropping some support. Hey, thank you very much for that, Kathy. Amazing, amazing. Whatever it is that you purchased, thank you so much. And I know that I'll have fun, me and the missus here, making it for you. And I know that you'll have a good time using it. So thank you very much for that. Shout out to Kathy. I wonder if she knows that she got a shout out live on stream when she made her purchase. got a few drills that I forgot. So we get those filled in, and then I'll straighten out this mess. Oh boy, that is some kind of wavy. It's not horrible, but I can make it look better than that. I never claimed to be the color blocking master. It looks great. Let's see here. So we need some more of those TPs, which are right here. We need one more of those. Does anybody else just kind of randomly stab down into a bottle to just pull out like one drill? Where's the L's at? I gotta take an L. We need like two of those. Yeah. Damn. I think that's all of them. I think. We're gonna find out. So first thing we gotta do, I like to use this thing and just smash it down and just give it a little rubby rub like that. Oh, there was one that clicked down. That was the only one that I felt. Cool. So this side here, that looks fairly straight. And what we'll do, try our best to tighten up our border a little bit. We're going to be pretty wavy on our border. Now, I was at one time doing this with my fingernail, because I saw Painting Sparkles doing it, and I was like, yeah, that's totally, I can do that. That shit hurts. Don't do that. Unless you got really tough fingernails, don't do that. Don't try to be a hero with your fingernails. And then I'll just rub this right in the groove there. I'll have to get out there and get cleaning brush. Guys, I would advise you, do not obsess over it as much as I do, okay? You really don't have to. The only reason why it looks weird to me is because I'm literally like 6 inches away from it. With an HD camera, you know, with a 4K camera pointed at it. So it is not that big of a deal. So don't let it be. Just paint, get your time in, have your fun, yo. Push together some of these gappy gaps. Yep. I like it. As he still keeps working on it. Cool. You gotta get up the J wall too? Oh wow. Lo-fi Animal Crossing music? I bet you. I bet you there is. There's nothing to make me think that like there isn't. Yeah, that's awesome. See, if you look at it like that, flawless victory. So do not let when you look at it like this, don't do that to yourself. It's really not. Oh, what am I doing? Let's see. Oh, there we go. Back camera. What? No. No, I just want to change my autofocus to macro. There we go. That makes me a bit happier. All right. We finished this section. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, when you're looking at it like that, you're like, oh man, it isn't as nice as it should be. But then you zoom out and it's like, oh, that's amazing. So just like in diamond painting, look at your whole life like this and realize, yeah, it might not be perfect, but it's pretty freaking amazing. So let's see, let's plan it out. Should I do this? If I did this, then we'd basically be using all of the same colors except for a little bit of her hair that we just used here. If I did this, we kind of have the same thing. Right? Like a lot of the same colors and stuff. Except for now we have some red in her hair. I think this section here, I'm gonna do this. Be the next section that I do. Nice. Oh, oh, that's nasty. Oh, I just looked at the score.
Oh, what is it?
We're almost halfway through the third quarter. It's 42-64. Oof. Yo. It was close in the first quarter, but they really ran away with it. Basically double our score in the second quarter. Wow. Yeah, they basically doubled how many points we had in the second quarter. So I know they got a good yelling at in the locker room, as they should. Like, what the f are you guys doing? Your villager, your villager probably left, probably bonked out. I did start playing a game called Coral something, but it was like one of those Animal Farm kind of games. It's okay. The Oilers lost the cup. That's yeah. It really hurts to see that. But you know what? Even if we lose tonight, which I'm hoping, but that's quite a deficit. That's quite a deficit to come back from. Even if we lose tonight, they come back here to Oklahoma City to play again. One more chance to bring home victory on Sunday. All right. And actually, gang, that was actually pretty fast. The last time that I worked on a double width ruler section, that was a 4 hour long stream. Like that was 4 hours. That was a long time for that streaming for me to do a section that quickly. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this, for one, I'm going to bring it a little bit closer to me. That should help me align my drills a whole lot better than I did on this side. So I'm going to bring the canvas a little closer to me. But I also worked much faster. That's probably due to the doing the color blocking as opposed to lots and lots of confetti. So That's probably a large majority of why that went so much faster. But it just goes to show that, you know, even though you're using a ruler, that does not completely 100% eliminate the need for the painter to still be accurate in their drill placement in the second half. Because that's all on you with no assist. And if you go too fast and you're not paying attention, you are going to have, you know, some misalignments, some wavy lines and stuff like that. It's not gonna look as great as it could look. But you know what? That's okay. Smells kind of like the missus maybe cooking up something. I hope so. That would be awesome. She's probably cooking her up something. Casserole, yeah, probably. Which is like fine. It's a good casserole, but you know, you ever had a hankering for just, you know, that's me today. Like I wants what I wants. Look at that, all ready for the next section. But that'll have to be tomorrow. Because I've been hungry for like 2 hours. So guys, I had a lot of fun. We knocked out a section. We got the next section. And we're gonna have some new colors. So I will see y'all next time. Thanks for hanging out with me and the empty chair. Hubby's off tomorrow. Take a steak burger place for lunch. We actually went to a steak burger place today for lunch. We went to a place called Freddy's. Freddy's Frozen Custard. And I didn't get any frozen custard, which is that's horrible. I didn't get anything that I wanted today. But you know what? We can't all have everything that we want all the time. So there's always next time. But that steak burger was delicious. Because it was a steak burger with like, it was called a steakhouse steak burger. So it had like the steak burgers, but then it also had like very thinly sliced like ribeye on top of it with like garlic aioli and mushrooms. Oh man, it was so good. It was so good. So I hope tomorrow you have a great time at the steak burger place. You'll probably see me tomorrow. And have a great night, everybody. I love you guys.